Hello, my name is Brian with EZG Manufacturing. I'd like to take a few minutes today to go over some of the most commonly asked questions and some details about our hydraulic S-tube pump, the HP20T4. Okay, I'd like to start by talking about the water box. Water box is a small part of a concrete pump, but a very important detail. It does two main things. Water will lubricate your seals and verify that the life lasts as long as they're supposed to. It'll also cool your hydraulic system. Let's take the water box cover off and have a closer look. I like to train people to understand that this is just as important as washing out the hopper and your hoses at the end of a job. The same amount of attention needs to be paid to your water box as your hopper and your delivery system. When you see the rod stroking in the water box, this does two things. It ensures the life of your wear parts and it helps cool your hydraulic system. It's very important to dump this at the end of every day and flush it thoroughly. Equally as important to make sure it's filled prior to the next job. You don't want to run a dry water box. I want to go over a few features and benefits of this machine, but right now I want to focus on the hopper. We have 2.5-inch bolts, one on either side of this unit. You simply remove them and you can hinge and swing open the hopper for service, clean out, and maintenance. Just that easy. To coincide with serviceability and maintenance, we also have a manual stack valve on this unit. It does two things. It can help you change your spare parts or your piston cups. It can also save you if you lose electronics. You can manually control this unit and finish your job. Let's take a look. One of the most frequently asked questions that I field over the phone or in person is, BK, how do I get success priming? There's many ways to prime a pump. You could throw water or priming material or agent in a hopper, throw it in forward and chase it with material. A lot of people have success that way. I was taught a long time ago that we don't prime the hopper, we prime the delivery system. So with a hydraulic S-tube pump, I've simply stroked it in reverse, and I'll dump my priming agent right down into my S-tube in that material cylinder. I know when I start pumping it forward, that first slug of material is nothing but my priming agent and or slurry, whatever you choose to be your prime. Let's imagine these two buckets of water are our slurry or priming agent. Grab my second bucket. Now, if it doesn't all fit, no problem. You can go ahead and dump it right in your delivery hose and then hook up your clamps when you're ready to pump. Just like that. Fire up the pump, hook up your hoses, throw them forward and let the big dog eat. Now that we have our material cylinder and our S-tube charged with our priming agent or slurry, it's time to hook up our delivery hoses, discharge ready mix, and pumping forward. Take a peek what happens with that water when I fire up this machine and go to stroke it and forward. That first 3 or 4 strokes was nothing but prime in your delivery system. Through this process, I've had a lot of success over 28 years. A lot of times on job sites, you'll find it where you need to free up a man and an operator is pinned down to the machine all the time. Another handy addition to the HP20T4 is a wireless radio remote control. It's as good as another man sometimes on a job site. Your operator can still pay attention to details, but this will free him up to keep an eye on other things such as delivery system, ready mix trucks, and other traffic that can happen on job sites. A lot of times people at the end of the day will throw their reducers, their clamps, and their elbows right in the hopper here. It's fine, it's a common way to transport it. The only not fine part about it is if the same person doesn't operate the next day and they don't know all that stuff's in the hopper. It would behoove you, either the night before or very early the day of pumping, walk around your machine, visually inspect it, inspect inside the hopper, and if you have time and the ability, open the hinged hopper and inspect everything inside your S-tube and at the end of your material cylinders.